Previously on Final Fantasy.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
Good. Good. Because I owned you. I owned you.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light.
I try.
I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yeah, I'm like a fucking god.
We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Dude, we've done awesome. I mean, you kind of got stabbed, but hey, you know what? We all good.
More you achieve the impossible.
Ooh.
Bringer of light.
Lady Ascian.
Every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury. Another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Hello, scary dragon. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Samal's summit for thee and thy companions. Ooh. Ah. What you got for me?
Of some at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands, floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds, to a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
The churning mist. You say churning mist, I see no amount of mist in sight. Like none. Like it's blue sky. It was literally just clear sky. What the fuck? It was literally blue as day. So blue, in fact, there was not a cloud in the sky. We have reached it at last, the peak of Samal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain of all of Eorzea, you know. Ooh, a Moogle. Hi. And you've got a pink ball on your head. What manner of creature is that? It is a Moogle. I haven't seen one of those since, technically since we killed King Moogle. Oakeer, do my eyes deceive me now, or is that a Moogle? No, it was. I've been saying that this whole time. It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the 12th wood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Helsvelger makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Ooh, lots of sparkle areas. Destination. Etheric disturbance. A nearby wind appears warped. Oh, the nearby air, not wind. You sense that concealing magics are at work. Okay. Dude, this would be the perfect place to make a wish. Do you see all these things fucking floating around here? Holy crap. Dandelions just everywhere. I see no evidence of that Moogle of yours. Yeah, well, it's probably up there. Anything. It's the only other place I can check. There's no sign of the Moogle area. Okay. I searched all the locations. And I checked the etheric disturbances, and it doesn't tell me anything. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could it be concealing himself with magic? I mean, it's possible. Oh, do I finally get a new weapon? Samurai. Why are they giving me samurai weapons that I can't use yet? I can't use any of that. Then again, they give me red mage stuff too, and I can't use that, so. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of those local Moogles? I am certain Helsvelger would not delude us for long. Ah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nighthawk senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean, to do what I can to hold this gaze in the hope that I might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinen. Come then, let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. But I neglected to tell you, there is an aetherite of There's an etherite of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. I will try my best. You know what's just a big, huge fucking crystal just standing outside. Oh, Funnel, my boy. What you got for me? I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Britannia, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12 Wood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer stationed at this entrance. Oh, most certainly. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We'll humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings, Elder Seedseer. We would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. Oh shit, she says. I see. So, you speak and means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists. Go po-po-po? I say Kupo. Hey, you're not the one. Greetings, Kuplokop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, An-E, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania and had hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds? Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah, yes. The tale of the King Moogle Mog. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, and his subjects might climb down from the sky to escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories often contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the Churning Mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. And of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Your paws are so tiny. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. Will you accompany us then? Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. I mean, that's true. If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. Wait, really? They don't seem too thrilled about that. My lady, are you quite certain? How oft our nation turned to the scions of the seventh dawn in its hour of need. How oft are we asked the warrior of light to risk his life to save our own? Full many times I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. Well, thank you, Seedseer, for wanting to come with. Very nice of you. We return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer guide on the journey back to Somal. It's being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. That's a plus. Hopefully they're not like the fucking Fire Emblem tribe and decide to just wipe us all out, right? I kind of forget this whole entire area. I know we came and looked at it last time we were here, but I forget all of what was here. Right. This whole entire cave system. How could I forget? There were ether curds and stuff in here. Ether disturbances. Estonine, what do you have for me, my boy? Well met, warrior of light. Nighthawk has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call. Then there is naught do but wait. Okay. How long do we have to wait for? Okay, not very long at all, apparently. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful. Devoid of the road was the Dravanians. It would seem the dragons have abandoned Somal for the churning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estonine, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. 'Tis an honor to meet you, Sir Estonine. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be the opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Ooh. This should serve. They're hiding, of course. But there are so many of them, Kupo. I am Khan E. Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twellswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Party time! Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. They're so cute! Oh, hello. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Very nice to meet you. You're huge. Chieftain Mooglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kuplo Kop, ambassador of the 12 Woods Moogles. Ah, Moogle from the world below. Your hide is different, Hugh, but that palm is unmistakable. Unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions are no less surprised to learn of your existence here among the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your weariness. I am told that men have not walked here nigh for 1,000 winters. Mayhap you forgive them their forwardness, when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Helsvergar, and they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Khan Isana. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hrollsvalgr, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, chieftain. Oakeer have dawdled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. He's a champion of the 12 Wood Moogles, and they'll not hear his good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's feathers, or fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, chieftain, there's little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Mog Home. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Well, I mean, at least we made our way in. At least they aren't mad at us. We have an opportunity to prove ourselves. Hello. I am here to talk to you. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands. Yeah, I guess I could do that for you. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much of a doubt to begin with, but you were, after all, already friends with the fellow Moogle. But, you see, before any meeting of Helsvalgar could even take place, certain preparations need to be made, and what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks no one ever wants to do, Kubo. Oh dear! The horn! Bring out the horn! Quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, to give the home a good toot. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvalgr. Very possible, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain Hraesvalgr is welcome of our overtures. Okay. Should we ever arrive at his lair? We have squandered enough time already. I swear he's probably just here just so he can kill some dragons. That's literally it. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave. I pray that we continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish, and consider Mog home your home amongst the clouds. Thank you. Bye, Queen. Alphino, I do humbly thank you for it has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for you, pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might have never been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kublokop, that ultimately won over their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I have made so many new friends and so many fantastic tales to tell the Kins Moogles back home. And it is our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Thank you, Lady Queen of Gridania. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvalgr awaits. Alright, let's go talk to a dragon. There's been lots of dragon fucking, and we need to figure out what all this dragon fucking is about. Yes, you heard me right. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estenine. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Yeah, no, I've kind of already noticed that. He's kind of a dick. Has no care for anyone else's emotions. Didn't realize how out of shape I've gotten. I'm a big boy. I see I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about our supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients, ready for the fire. I hope so. I'm hungry. Not really, but I'm sure my little tummy is getting rumbly. That looks way too nicely cut up for you to have just found that on the side of the road. What are you planning on even lighting it with? Granted, I am a mage. I've got fire spells I can use. S9, what you got to say, boy? His name's actually Estinian. Keep saying his name wrong. Oh, you're so cute. Look at you. Few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal a sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of the Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student to ever have been accepted into the stadium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited me manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. Yes, as I was saying, your stupid emotions. We're all guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing what it is they fight for, never questioning that which they had been taught to believe. She makes a big point. 'Twas only upon meeting Helsvalger that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would have never vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans flame of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagining myself virtuous in perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, and striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, and scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst the grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that age existed, we're now in a time of war. Nighthawk killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. Good toss. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. A great worm. If Ishgar's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nighthawk myself. Orders or no. Estinine, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Helsvalger of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not that I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate when the rising of the sun. Dude, what a time to live in when you could just sleep in grass and not have it look like homelessness.